Okay, where was I? CG wing calculator is pretty sweet. Just Google it. You can just plug in the dimensions that you want to play around with. So just keep in mind that the greater the sweep angle, or the sweep angle, swept backness, if you will, that means that the CG is further forward. So you have to account for that. And if you can play around with those dimensions, most everyone's going to have a lot of forward weight, usually, and it might be just enough. I ended up having to use both of my batteries, my 3600s, 3-cell 3600s, plus a video battery, plus the video camera that you see temporarily taped on, and then the FPV camera as well will be up there just behind that. All of that weight, and then the motor mounted where I have this built, all of that weight to do so to get it to CG out. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a go just as it is, and if it proves to still need more nose weight, what I'll do is I'll modify this section in the tail here. I'll cut some off and move the motor forward, and then that should help. It shouldn't take much. It shouldn't take more than 3 inches, I think, to do that. So again, a motor mount being removable like that would probably be a good idea in this case, so we don't really know where the sweet spot is, and then we'll go from there. Something else that I wanted to talk about real quick is the wingtips. The wingtips, I saw somebody did this. I can't remember who it was. It might be Shrout that I saw put square bottom or square trailing edge here, and this is how he launched it. It stands up on its own, and he launched from that position. Prop is not hitting the ground over here, and pretty sweet, I thought. So I thought I'd give that a shot. Have a look at that. So this is expensive foam board, Dollar Tree foam board, Dollar Tree white duct tape, black and red duct tape. There is, across the center section, when I join the two wing halves together, there is two 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch by roughly 15-inch long. Here, let me show you where I'm talking about. Right here. When I join the two wing halves together, I put in a pair of spars, top and bottom, and this space is 3/16 of an inch. So those pieces were actually like 3/16 by 1/4. They're rectangular in shape, and I laid those up in there when I joined the two together. So I hot glued them in on one side, did all the dry fit, everything went well together. Then I just hot glued the connecting pieces and slapped those two wing panels together right down the center, and it worked out really slick. It actually worked very, very well. It lends, in that center section, it lends a little bracing in the center, but honestly, I really don't think it needs it. I don't think it needs any because of the rigid skin that we're dealing with. The foam board is rigid, and then I've got the blackboard doublers in here that are acting as spars, if you will, and then that black board down the center is super rigid as it is. So as a unit, all locked together like that, we've got some nice structural integrity. Okay, so enough about that. West out.